The Packers were just about 2 minutes from the Super Bowl, up 12, and the 12s nearly silent in Seattle, but Russell Wilson brought them back. Seattle actually came back from 16 down at the half, erasing the largest halftime deficit in championship game history. And after it all, the Packers left to wonder what happened. They downplay rivalries, they downplay primetime games, and yes, they even downplay playoff games, all in the aim of producing a consistent championship approach. It worked for the team last year, and once again has the Seahawks one win away from the Super Bowl. Do these Seahawks actually think they're better than last year's bunch? We asked them that question. Hear their answer coming up in sports. No team has gone back-to-back as Super Bowl champs since the 2003 and 2004 Patriots. But then again, no defense had gone back-to-back, leading the league in both yards and points allowed since the 85 and 86 Bears. I handed off my umbrella so we could show you the Space Needle and the beautiful scenery behind me. As a result, I'm getting kind of soaked here. But that aside, there's one thing I've got to tell you about the Seahawks. Their players are totally different from the Packers in how they talk to the media. They are confident, charismatic, and they don't mind speaking their minds. They've only allowed 9 sacks over the final 8 games of the regular season, only one last week against the Cowboys. How many times do you think the Seahawks get to Rodgers?
I'd say probably 3 or 4.
Now, recently, Hall of Famer Mean Joe Green of Steel Curtain fame said the only time he enjoys watching football anymore is when he is watching that Seahawks defense. He's great at delivering come-from-behind wins. 14 career game-winning drives in the fourth quarter or overtime for Wilson in only his 3rd season. To win the NFC Championship, the Packers will need to score points. Seattle has not lost a game in which they've allowed fewer than 24 points, but by the same token, Seattle has not won a game when giving up 25 or more. At the end of the day, it's hard to believe the Packers forced 5 turnovers, 4 3-and-outs. They led 16-0 at halftime, but then fell victim to the biggest second-half collapse in championship game history.